put an entire slate of animal-friendly candidates up for election. And we're going to work our butts off to make sure that they get into office. More than that, we are going to build a national and state database of humane voters. We're going to identify people all over the state who will vote on these issues. We're going to identify people all over the country who will vote on these issues, and we're going to enable grassroots activists and other organizations around the country to make this an election issue everywhere. I've got a good statistic. Did you know that there are more vegetarians in the United States than there are members of the NRA? But yet, who has the power? We're going to have the power when we identify those people and bring them to the polls on election day. Also interesting, there are more vegetarians in New York City, we believe, than voted in the last primary election in the city of New York. So take that for what it's worth. We can't stop at getting elected officials into office. In terms of legislation, we really need to roll up our sleeves and do serious work. We need to make sure that New York leads on animal rights. We're lagging behind now. We need to lead. We need New York to be the great state that it can be and should be on animal rights, because there's so many animal people in the state. It's ridiculous that we lag behind. So we need to match and exceed recent victories in California and Michigan through the passage of a law that will eliminate some of the worst practices of factory farms in our state. And I'm referring to Assembly Bill 8163, which is sponsored by Assembly Member Linda Rosenthal and Assembly Member Brian Kavanaugh, who's also here as a co-sponsor. This bill would ban the use of battery cages, castration crates, and veal crates, three almost unfathomably cruel forms of confinement that prevent an animal from lying down, standing up, extending his or her limbs, or even turning around freely. So it's a really big priority. And I think, you know, it's a side story, it's not in my speech, I'm going to go over time, but, you know, when Ohio legalized gay marriage, I was like, well, gee, what the hell is New York doing, right? When Michigan banned factory farms, I was like, holy crap, where's New York? New York, we're lagging on everything. We need to catch up with the times. We need to do what's right and what's just, and make some stuff happen. But